Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Stoudemire out there with Barry. Then it's Jones. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, Jaren Jackson is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Stojakovic, and it's Van Arsdale in at the 2 guard. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation. Here we go.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Here's Barry. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Here's Arenas. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Curry with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. And Stephen Curry hits the 3. Curry's got the first 3 points tonight for New York.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And he makes the first. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Jones, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. New York ball. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Stojakovic. Outside, Jones. Here's Stoudemire. Shoots over Curry. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And it takes strength and a steady hand to absorb contact and complete the play. Amari taking charge.
Now, here's Curry. Wembanyama, right side. Over Malone. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Curry.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Arenas with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Wembanyama passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Here's Arenas. Curry with the steal. Now, here is Stojakovic. Tight defense on him. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson. Curry setting the pick for Jackson. Off target with his 3. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here's Curry. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Fires the 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Arenas. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Van Arsdale. Wembanyama, a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Van Arsdale. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Berry. Stoudemire with the ball. Jones in the post. Curry meets him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. That one misses for Jones. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Atlanta. To the paint, here's Stoudemire. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by New York.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off on the layup. The Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Wembanyama. His last outing, he had 8 points. Curry kicks to Stojakovic. Back to Curry. Pass to Stojakovic. Here he goes. Good on the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Halliburton's checked in for the Knicks. The Bucks also with the sub. Murphy's checked in. Left to the wing. Stoudemire kicks to Murphy. Stoudemire with a screen on Curry. Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the play by Stoudemire? Gets the defense off balance and able to draw the foul with the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Knicks. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Headshot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Knicks leading by 4. Stojakovic dishes to Jackson. Excellent D there from Stoudemire.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Halliburton in the corner. Pass to Stojakovic. And again, New York with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And the basket by Arenas.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Stojakovic. Here's Curry. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Murphy with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up for the finish. And it's Arenas with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks. Back to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
And the Knicks making a change here. Mutombo's check in. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Malone finds Murphy. Inside. And Stoudemire slams it in.
A walking bucket. Stoudemire is phenomenal with the ball, scoring in so many ways and so explosive.
Now, here is Stojakovic. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
4 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Bucks trail by 5. Williamson left side. It's stolen by Mutombo. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Jackson, a screen on Williamson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 3. Arenas with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Arenas can't hit. The Knicks shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Jackson passes to Curry. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 9. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Williamson outside. To the inside. Stoudemire. And the rejection by Jackson. Curry looking it over. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Arenas. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. Plays it up and banks it in. Arenas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A different look for New York. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jackson. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Stojakovic. And McCollum subbed in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Allen's checked in for Malone. Berry comes in for Stoudemire. And Aguirre subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Now, here's Halliburton. 9 points last game. Count the basket. Halliburton's got his 2nd basket.
You love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Murphy dishes to Allen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Halliburton against Murphy. With the teardrop, and Halliburton with the layup. 7 points in the game.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Williamson, and stolen by Wembanyama. The finish, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here's Murphy. Down low with 2 seconds left. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's been all about Stephen Curry for New York. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Mutombo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Halliburton in at the 1.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Knicks lead 34.
McCollum against Aguirre. Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Mutombo. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 8. 14 feet away. Double by Halliburton. Williamson, the pass to Barry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Curry. The rebound by the Bucks. Barry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Jones checked in for the Bucks. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 6. Wembanyama with it. He's got 9. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
Now here is Murphy. He had 10 points in the win against Utah.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Halliburton in the corner. Over Murphy. A nice shot by Halliburton. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Murphy. That one misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pass to Van Arsdale. Beyond the arc. Halliburton, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Now Jones. Through with the ball. Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen from McCollum. Can't connect from short range. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the middle. Here's Jones. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. New York leading by 8. Halliburton flies in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That's good from Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And the Knicks making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Arenas is checked in. Halliburton hits them both.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
On defense, the Knicks. Murphy finds Williamson. Outside, Arenas. Whereas we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Halliburton against Murphy. Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Arenas kicks to Jones. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 4 assists in the game.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Mutombo. And here's Stojakovic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Williamson outside. Here's Barry. Defended by Wembanyama. Stojakovic against Arenas. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murphy with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Drops in the breakaway layup. Murphy's got his second bucket. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Van Arsdale. He's covered by Arenas. Here's Halliburton. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Williamson against Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Wembanyama outside. Halliburton against Murphy. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roll.
Outside, Jones. Back to Murphy. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Murphy. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high. And Murphy is a reliable combo guard, one that scores and passes it efficiently.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Zion Williamson's checked in for Barry.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Williamson outside. Murphy against Curry. Murphy passes to Jones. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. New York leading by 11. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Arenas. So here's Murphy. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll get another chance. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Murphy passes to Williamson. Malone, a screen on Stojakovic. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Wembanyama. Driving to the basket.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton, coming off a terrific season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Mutombo, he's checked in for Halliburton. No good on the second free throw.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Anunoby outside. Floats it up for Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here's Arenas outside. Drills it from outside. Arenas has got 4 this quarter.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's Van Arsdale. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 12. Williamson outside. That one, no good. Mutombo is a nice D. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Van Arsdale. Stojakovic with it. Shot clock at 6. And again, New York with the triple.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter, but he has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here is Aguirre. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Arenas. Back to Anunoby. Aguirre passes to Arenas. Tries it from 19. Knicks with the rebound. Now Curry. He's got 11 to the paint. Here's Mutombo. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mutombo against Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Jackson, he's checked in for New York. The Bucks also changing it up. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Aguirre. And Barry subbed in for OG Anunoby. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Van Arsdale, defended by Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jackson. Curry with it. He's covered by Arenas. Curry with a wide open look. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barry the pass to Williamson. Arenas kicks to Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Basket counts. Arenas has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Outside Jackson. Stojakovic against Williamson. Outside for Curry. It's Jackson atop the key. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Jackson against Williamson. Pass to Barry. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers.
And for that game against Chicago, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The first one falls. Milwaukee making a switch here. Aguirre's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry outside. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Pass to Barry. Stoudemire with a screen on Jackson. Here's Barry, guarded by Jackson. Jones. The Knicks pull it in. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. The shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
To center court and get ready
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like
that is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Gilbert Arenas. Malone is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Barry, and it's Jones in at the 2. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Arenas. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
There's the screen. Jones dishes to Malone. To the inside. Here's Arenas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Last year, getting it done. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's guarded closely. Wembanyama, a screen on Arenas. Curry can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Barry. Back to Arenas. Bucks passing it around. Malone kicks to Stoudemire. And the rejection by Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. That's to Curry. Back to Jackson. Here's Van Arsdale, defended by Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Malone. Van Arsdale can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Jones. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. Jones has got his third bucket of the night. The Knicks leading by 13. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Curry with the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Arenas. Stoudemire setting the pick for Arenas. High post, Stoudemire. It's on target from the high post. 16 points for Stoudemire.
One of Stoudemire's favorite shots because he's a knockdown threat from the mid-range.
Pass to Jackson. Wembanyama against Malone. All sorts of time. Van Arsdale can't get it to go.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
There's the lob to Jackson. Malone with the steal. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Stojakovic. Inside. Stoudemire against Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Pass to Jones. Here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Over Stojakovic. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Wembanyama, a screen. Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Arenas against Curry. Arenas passes to Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Curry. That shot, no good. Some solid defense here from Arenas. From past the arc. They get it again. And the rejection by Jackson.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Arenas. He's got 12. Down low. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Curry passes to Jackson. Here's Van Arsdale, defended by Jones. Here's another rebound.
His rebound tally continues to grow, tied for 5th on the career list.
We are witnessing an iconic career. Congratulations to you as we tip our hats. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Jackson. A floater. Pulls in another board.
That was a special rebound, helping grow his legend.
Now alone in 5th place for all-time rebound. Wembanyama outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the rejection by Jackson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Halliburton's checked in for the Knicks. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Murphy's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here is Curry. He's got 13. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 21 points a game, over 3.5 blocks, and 10 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Stoudemire dishes to Arenas. Going inside.
Yeah, easy call.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Arenas. The Knicks leading by 8. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson. Both loose. Now Stojakovic. Jackson with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Murphy passes to Stoudemire. Outside for Arenas. Cans it from downtown. Arenas has got 19 points.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Halliburton outside. Now here is Stojakovic. He's tightly guarded. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Outside Arenas. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Halliburton passes to Curry. Back to Halliburton. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Arenas trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Murphy.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Stojakovic with it. Launches it. And that's collected by Malone.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Barry misses. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Curry. Halliburton in the corner. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Murphy. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Halliburton kicks to Curry. From downtown, and Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Curry. That's 23 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Murphy, and there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
So for the Knicks, Tumbo is checked in for Jackson. Turkoglu comes in for Stojakovic. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Curry. Milwaukee also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Malone. OG Anunoby comes in for Stoudemire. And Aguirre's subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Yao, he's checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. Bucks trail by 7. Williamson with it. The Bucks with another bucket.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Halliburton passes to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Yao. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Anunoby is screen on Yao. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Jones checked in for the Bucks. He hits both from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Picked by Murphy. Jones, the pass to Murphy. Rejected by Halliburton. And the basket by Murphy.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
McCollum looking it over. Pass to Van Arsdale. Wembanyama, a screen on Aguirre. Drills the three-pointer. Van Arsdale's got 8.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Murphy against Halliburton. Now Murphy. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Mutombo. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for New York. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Asia Stojakovic is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Yao. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Pass to Arenas. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That's it, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Van Arsdale. Halliburton for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 9. Here's a quiet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Murphy against Halliburton. Mutombo sets a screen. Halliburton passes to Van Arsdale. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the line.
Outside Arenas. Yao with the block. Halliburton against Murphy. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Arenas. Halliburton against Murphy. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, sending back defensively.
Five on the clock. Basket good. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Aguirre. Williamson outside. And here's Arenas outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Arenas has got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 27 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Halliburton against Murphy. Halliburton outside. Count it. Good. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Jones. From outside, off the mark.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Van Arsdale, the pass to Halliburton. And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 31 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Murphy kicks it over to Arenas. Floats it up for Williamson. Now, here is Murphy. He's guarded closely.
17 foul. Calvin Murphy at the line. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Murphy. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York leading by 11. Halliburton passes to Jackson. Inside. Here's Curry. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got his 16th rebound on the night. Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Curry. Outside Jackson. Halliburton against Murphy. And it's Halliburton missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Jones. The Knicks pull it in. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Malone with the block.
How about the push there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And the Knicks making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones. Mutombo dishes to Curry. Finds a way, this time inside.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And it's Stoudemire missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Jackson. Back to Mutombo. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Williamson, the pass to Barry. Williamson against Mutombo. It's stolen by Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Barry the pass to Williamson. Now here is Murphy, guarded by Curry. And Murphy kicks to Williamson. Stoudemire with a screen on Jackson. Here's Williamson. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Malone. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. Milwaukee making a switch. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And on that drive, Jackson so forceful, which helps him draw the foul there while taking the contact.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bucks trail by 10. Jackson comes over with the double. Malone finds Stoudemire. Here's Barry, guarded by Kerr. Barry misses. New York leading by 10. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Arenas.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And the shot goes in. Arenas has got 14 points now in the second half.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Curry. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
Here's Barry. Jacks up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Arenas against Curry. Here's Jackson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Arenas. And the layup is good. Arenas has got 28 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Jackson. There's Van Arsdale, defended by Jones. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Arenas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilbert Arenas at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Arenas. And so here is New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Jackson against Stoudemire. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Arenas against Curry. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Gilbert Arenas.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Curry with it. Picked up by Malone. Malone with the block. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And New York making a change here. Halliburton's checked in.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And so Jones nails both of them. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton kicks to Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Bucks trail by 9. Outside Arenas. Banked in off the glass. Arenas has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Arenas. Pass to Stojakovic. Down low. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Stojakovic.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's Arenas. And Curry pulls it down. On the wing, Stojakovic. So nice passing by New York here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. And so it's the Knicks with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.